Boop. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Angry Duck Automotive. This week in the video we're going to be looking at something a bit different. We'll do a little bit of a Studebaker update as well, but this week we have the Germans in the house. So you remember a couple of weeks ago in the van tenants video that I said that I'd reversed into the front of the BMW. So we're going to see if we can tackle some of that today. So yeah, it's a bit of a crash repair video today. So hope you enjoy it. We'll have a look at the Studebaker in a minute. It's hot today, so I don't know how much we're going to get done before I die of heat exhaustion. But we're going to have a crack at it and see what we can do with just some basic tools and a bit of perseverance. So yeah, stay tuned. Enjoy the video. Take care, guys. So yeah, the old 4.6 has had a Craigslist rebuild, or in this country, a Facebook Marketplace rebuild. But he's got his nice rocker covers on there now, and nice air cleaner. We took the Weber off, and we've gone for this Edelbrock 500 CFM carb and manifold, because we didn't know if the old Weber would be man enough for the 4.6. So we're sure have plenty of petrol now, but we can't put it in yet because we are still waiting on core plugs to arrive. So Welsh plugs or freeze plugs, whatever you call them where you are. We call them core plugs, but I know the Australians call them Welsh plugs, and then the Americans call them freeze plugs. So where you're from, we've catered for all of it. But yeah, there we go. So that is barring the freeze plugs ready to go in. So yeah, we're just waiting on some parts. They're taking a while. They sent one lot from Evil Bay, and then they didn't turn up, got lost in the post mysteriously, and yeah, so we're just waiting for postage now. So that hopefully we'll be able to go back into the chassis in the near future. Cool, so that's had a little catch up of that. Now let's have a look, see what I got to do or what I done. Yeah, a job that I could have done without doing, because even though I reversed into it, it did already have a broken headlight and some paint missing off the bumper. So it just happened that I hit the car in exactly the same place it was already damaged. So yeah, not too bad. The bonnet wasn't damaged, which it is now. So I got to do a bonnet change on it. I think we get away with cleaning the bumper up and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, stay with us for that, and we'll crack on. So yeah, that's the damage we got to repair today. This piece here was already flaking off, and the headlight was already a little bit broken, but now it's really broken. And then this is me and that. So yeah, I'm gonna try and put that in the oven or something and get the lens off. And I've got some paint and I've got a bonnet, so we're gonna try and get as much done as we can today and make it back to good again. It's really warm today. That's hot. That's hot. Yeah, so modern cars. Looks like we're gonna have to take this front bumper off to get the headlight out. And this headlight looks to me like it's already been played with a little bit. So I'm hoping that this lens is gonna come out without too much problem. The fact that it's broken is probably gonna help us. But yeah, so we'll just start undoing bolts and stuff and things and stuff, see how we get on. So we've got 4 Torx head, I think they're T something or other, T27 Torx head screws to take off of here. He says, yeah, I've got a funny feeling this bumper's been off and painted before. It's a bit orange peely in places. But yeah, what a ridiculousism that you got to take the front bumper off to get the headlight off. And even to change the bulb, I don't think you can change the bulb with the headlight in place, which is a bit of a nuisance, isn't it? I don't know. At least they're undoing, I suppose. Safe place. It's very warm. I think we're like 30 degrees here, 32 degrees, something like that today. If I went out there in the sun, hopefully the sun's going to disappear over in a minute and we'll be able to cool down a bit. Oh, I bet I'm going to have to take the whole like wheel arch liner and everything out as well, aren't I? Golly. No, this is a May car. May 2007. Nice. So this is a 330 coupe E92. So she's 3 litre manual, 6-pot. It's a nice old bus. The air conditioning works excellent as well. On a day like today, that's lovely. Okay, that's that off. That's loosey-goosey. It's holding it here then. Ooh. Okay. Phillips screws and 8mm nuts. Phillips screws and 8mm nuts. Okay. Oh, we might not have to take the whole arch liner out, just most of it. Phillips screw down there. Why would you put like loads of those in? These 8mm. Which work sufficiently, and then just put a couple random Phillips screws in there. So that's good, isn't it? Okay. A bit shorter. So, oh yes. That's what attaches that up there? Up there, does the whole thing come out? Oh, there's vents and things all in here. Ooh. No, I'm going to have to take the front wheels off. Bloody lovely. Okay, that's got that off. That's a lot of rigmarole just to change the headlight, isn't it? Don't you think? There's like so many little screws, and then you have to take the whole of the car apart just to change the headlight bulb. Crazy times. Right, next job is to remove this headlight. How does this remove this headlight? We don't know yet, but I'm sure probably got to take all that off, haven't we? See you there. Or is this the one piece? It may be one piece, you know. We'll take those two out and see how we get on. Little Torx head. I'm having a little bit of second thoughts about the colour match that I bought yesterday. It was kind of like lastminute.com, managed to finish work and get down to the paint shop. Big shout out to Brazacott in Bugle, to be fair. He was literally just closing, he had no problem with mixing me up some paint. But the thing is, there's 47 variations of this sapphire black metallic, or black sapphire metallic, whatever it's called. So I'm hoping it's going to be close. We will see. Voila, one busted headlight. Can I take that off of there? Yes, I can. Okay, more stripping required. And this is what we're left with. So what we got to do, basically, so I'm told, is to warm this up so the glue goes soft, and then replace the lens. I'm not convinced. You know, it's clipped on as well. So, yeah. We may have to get the heat gun out on it. I'll try not to melt the headlight. So we'll go indoors for that. They do say to put them in the oven for like 15 minutes. But you got to strip everything off the headlight, like the ballast and all the bulbs and everything. So what we got is a heat gun and a pair of pliers. I'm just going to go and start on like the broken bits and see if we can warm it up without damaging the headlight to be able to change the lens. So let's see what happens, I suppose. Obviously we do not want to damage the actual light itself. We just want to change the lens. Maybe I'll grab a flathead screwdriver as well. I'll do it just for teasing. I'll take all the broken bits out, and then that'll be practice for the bigger bits that aren't broken, won't it? Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's gone floppy. That might have been a bit too much. Okay. It's kind of working. Kinda. Oh yeah. Maybe not quite so much warming up, perhaps. Oh, look at that! Oh, yeah! Very bloody good, mate. Very bloody good indeed. Ouch, that's quite warm. Okay, so we got most of the top out. There we go, one lens. Look at the state of that. I think that headlight's been broken for a fair old while. Okay, so now we need to get all the stuff out the inside. put into the new lens. I need to clean that out as well. I'll be back in a minute once I've done a bit of housekeeping. Okay, so this is the new lens. I'm going to put our light to the side for a minute. Down there. We're going to compare the market.com. So, make sure we've got the right side. Yes, correct side. Okay. That's handy. Bit of foam to work on so we don't scratch them up. We've got lots of little things to take out of here. So this black thing here, even though it's broken, but we'll try and glue that back together in a bit. And in that. So let's strip it down. Okay, so that's got the lens built up. Not looking too bad, to be fair. Not as difficult of a job as I thought it might have been. There is a couple of tabs that are broken off of it, but I'm hoping that it will hold itself together. There's a bit of a chunk missing out of there. I don't believe that we have it to be able to glue back in. Just looking to see if it's inside the headlight somewhere, but no, alas no. Okay, so the next job is going to be to glue the lens back in to its place. So we're going to use the good old, tiger seal. I'm going to dig a bit of this around as well, because we don't want it to be kind of steaming up. If that makes sense. Although I could probably warm this up and reuse it, maybe, I don't know. But we want a nice good seal on it, because otherwise they'll steam up. Looks like. Okay, looks like it's going to fit reasonably well. All the clips kind of line up and stuff. Famous last words, obviously. But I think I'd like to clean that a little bit more, really, because I think you're going to be able to see it. I don't know what's happened there. It's like all muddy kind of water. It looks like it's been through the bloody radiator or something. It's full of it in here. But there we go. Who knows? History's part of the show. Tiger seal. Okay, well, it's time to, shit or get off the pot, as they say. So we're going to put some sealer in around this and try not to make too much of a mess of ourselves with it. Cleaning out there. Plastic out there. Okay, let's see if we can get tiger seal to come out of the gun first, obviously. Or as it's sometimes known, Mansouri glue, which is basically, it's just a PU kind of glue sealer. It's pretty good. All the the way around. Nice, right. Now let's try and marry the things to the things without getting it bloody everywhere. That way up. Where's my finger? I had a screw, there it is. Just a clip there. Come on now. There we go. Clip. 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 Well, I'll be blowed. What do you reckon? Bloody good? Bloody good. Right, we'll give that a few minutes to dry, I suppose, and pop it back in said Fiora. Cool. Right, okay, so we need to do some plastic fantastic now. We've got to refit this little whatever the hell that is somewhere on here. I believe it's like that or something like that, maybe. I don't know. Maybe like that. Oh, hang on a minute. I've forgotten a vital screw. Forgot the indicator screw, didn't I, in my excitement there that it's supposed to go in there. Go grab that a minute. See what I mean about the tiger seal though? Look, just touch it and then it's like in ya forever. Yeah. Don't drop it. That would not be good. Okay. It is a little bit funny doing stuff that kind of screws together rather than having to make something from someone else's work. Okay. Tiger seal all over my hands, which is lovely. That goes on there somewhere, doesn't it? I don't know. And that one was in there like that, I think. Oh, we're learning. Oh no, that was not in the safe place anymore. Okay, so we're just going to put on this wiring holder upper and the thingy holder upper for the screen, the headlight washer. So it's hot. So I've test fitted the light in the car. I'm sort of confident how that goes, and I plugged it in and tried it, and we've got a bloody outside side light out. So that's great news. And I'm not sure if we've got a full beam out as well. There's something screwy going on with the headlights, so I'm going to investigate that. Right, so we kind of got the headlight test fitted. It'll fit all right once we get it in. But I wanted to test to see if we've got stuff working, and there's all sorts of like capacitor and stupid looking funny bulb and all that. So I think I might have just wasted my time doing that. One angel eye out as well. two angel eyes out now. I don't understand what's going on here at all. Side lights. Headlights, side lights, just the same. Well, that's headlights on. We got one on there, we haven't got this one on. Also, it looks like we're going to have to buy a pair of bulbs, xenon bulbs for the lights. But the light is fixed, and I think I can probably get away with doing it by going in the back of the arch liner and changing the bulb that way. So no big deal, no big drama. We'll carry on, put the light back in, build the car back up, and then the weather's cooled down a little bit. So I may bring the bonnet up, put it on a stand, start doing the bodywork on the bonnet. Probably won't get it fitted today. But maybe tomorrow, if I can get it painted today and then get it fitted tomorrow. But it's looking a lot better. Just got to bolt the headlight back in now and then see if we can bodywork the front bumper a little bit. Now I know how it comes apart and stuff like that. It shouldn't be too much of a job to put it back together. Let's get this light back in and hitched up, and then we'll go on from there. So basically it's just a reverse process of how I took it off, innit? So yeah, just loads of these little talkies to go back in, and we'll kind of try and catch them all in first into their little homes, and then we'll try and like line it up and stuff as we go. Whoop, steady. But yeah, it's looking like I can get that back cover on and off just by going through the wheel arch. So it's possibly happy days. Bloody lovely. Right, I'm going to put the covers back on, even though I need to take them off again, but I don't want any more moisture or anything going in there at the moment until we get a new bulb for that. So yeah, that's in. So I'm going to go and grab the back of the light and the screws. See, there is a removable panel that you can take out to get to the bulbs. I mean, I know you've got to take the arch liner out as well, but I'm not going to have to take the bumper off to do that again. So this will be a practice run. Yeah. That's back in. Yeah. Yeah. That's a heavy bonnet. That is a heavy bonnet. Okay. It's not too hot, to be fair. It's I think the sun's gone over the back of the house now, so it's quite pleasant outside. I'm going to strip down the fog lights and stuff out of the bumper, and then we just start body working, sanding it down. There's already filler in it, and the paint's flaking off where it's not adhered properly. So I've got some etch primer, and we're going to scuff it off, and then prepare that for paint. And then there's a bonnet on the front lawn as well that we've got to knock off a little bit with a DA just to take the shine off and the imperfections out, and then we're going to go for painting. I'm probably going to paint it tomorrow and fit it, hopefully, fingers crossed. So same scenario again, loads of 8mm, I think they're 8, they might even be 10s. No, they're 8s, so loads of 8mm screws to take the fog lights out. Hopefully they'll all undo without too much problems. So as you can see, we've got quite a bit of loose, flaky paint there. It's been filled there before, so we're going to stick a DA over it and see what we got after that. Right, that's taken all the scratches off and the you know, flaky paint or whatnot. Just going to take the shine off the rest of it with a bit of black, red Scotch Brite, just so it's gives it a little key for our paint to stick to. Right, so we'll give it a blow. You can also see that I've popped the grills out as well, just to save me a bit of masking. Flip him over. Okay. I'm completely happy with that, to be fair. But we're going to prime it with some etch primer and see how we get on. So we've just got some Halford's etch primer for plastic. Shake that up, give it a good shake. I don't think we're going to finish this today because obviously there's a bonnet over there to prepare and it's getting late. But at least if we can get this in primer today, then I can pack up and then prepare the bonnet tomorrow and then fit it hopefully. Bloody lovely. Here we go. Well, that was a bit of a job, wasn't it? We've run out of time for today, so I don't want to be out here too late. DA going and all that kind of stuff, disturbing the neighbours. You know, they're good enough to put over during the day, so I don't want to ruin their evenings as well. I'll flip you around and you can have a look at the progress. There we go. We started the bodywork, the front bumper. Bit of primer on that, let that go off overnight. I'm tempted to put a little tiny bit of filler in it. I've managed to get away with not filling it, but there are a couple of little marks in it. And the bonnet that we've got as well has got some stone chips in it, so I'll DA that off. And we'll put a little tiny smear of filler in those tomorrow, rub them down, and then hopefully paint it all tomorrow. I think we're going to be in for some good weather, so I think we'll be fine. The old headlight's looking pretty good. He's there, look, looking like a brand new penny. Just got to get a bulb for that, I think. And then yeah, so we'll leave it with the front feet off tomorrow for tonight, and continue on in the morning. So it's the morning, and we're back at it again. So yeah, I managed to put a little bit of primer on some stone chips on the bonnet, so I'm going to put a little bit of filler in them this morning, and then sand that down, and hopefully we'll get it in clear base and lacquer today, and get the bonnet fitted. With a bit of luck, fingers crossed, we'll see how we get on. There we go, we got a bit of primer, a bit of etch primer on the bumper. It's not the greatest. I'm going to put a little tiny bit of filler in there as well. And there's the bonnet. Like I say, there's some little stone chips. So I'm just going to put a smear of mud in there, sand that down, and then we'll be on for shooting some black. There we go. We just mixed up a little bit of mud, and it's literally just to fill in the. Probably mixed up too much, to be fair. But it's literally just to fill in the stone chips on this bonnet. So we've got a DA sander, and we're just going to take the filler off. Why is it always tangled? So we're just gonna sand the filler down now that we put in with the stone chips, and then we'll be able to put some paint on it. That's looking pretty good. We've just got to find some room now to string it out somewhere and paint it. A little bit there and knocked down by hand. That's what she said. We'll just stick a little bit of X primer over the filler, and then that'll be gooder. And hopefully it'll stay gooder for longer. Hopefully that won't be too bad. We'll let that dry, and then we'll get set up. Okay, so now what we've got to do is hope that this is the right colour. It's BMW Black Sapphire Pearl. It's a single stage base coat, obviously, and then clear top. So, moment of truth. Let's see what you could have won. So there's no hardener with this or anything. It's just you know, as it is, because of the way that it is. Can't really see very well in here. The pearl in it. We'll give it a good old mix up. Clean our stirring stick. Stirry, 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 stirry. Yeah, it's very bluey. Can't really see it in the light, but yeah, nice. Oh, lovely, lovely. Yeah, it's got a bit of metallic in it. Hopefully it matches what's on the rest of the car. Really nice, isn't it? So I just added about an inch of just normal thinners, gum wash thinners, whatever you like to call it, in the top. And we'll see how it feels. If it feels a bit thick still, we'll can always add more. Harder to take it away though if you put too much in, do you know what I mean? A little bit more. Just a touch, not a lot. start on the bumper, see how that lays out before we go on the bonnet, because the bonnet's like the main panel that'll catch your eye as soon as you look at the car. Do the bumper first, because I've got to put the bumper on before the bonnet. First time I've done a metallic. Once you've done metal flake, it's a whole different ball game. This is just an old National spray gun. We use it for everything. It's absolutely fantastic. Let's get it set up outside and we'll have a look, see what mess I can make of this. Okay, let's see what this is like now. Well, that's not looking too bad. Like I said, I'm not a bodywork expert, so we just have to crack. But I think it'll do for what we need to do. So I'm going to paint the bonnet now, but I'm going to start with the underside of the bonnet, and just because that's like the bit that's not going to be seen, basically. Well, that was professional. I forgot to press record on the camera. But the bonnet on the underside is black now. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, first coat of black is on the underside. It's going to be satin because obviously the satin from the factory, they're only clear coated on the outside. So that's a bonus, isn't it? But yeah, it's black, the bumper's black, so I'll have to do the top side now. Try and figure a way of keeping it still. Okay, let's do it. Well, that's the first coat on. It's black. A little bit of paint left in the gun, but we'll mix that through with the rest of the paint in the tin. Oh, would you look at that? Time for a little drinky poos. Purple today. It just hits different now. So the sun is good for one thing today. We've got that out there flashing off in the sun now, so hopefully in about 15 minutes we can start putting clear coat on it. And it's just getting hotter and hotter, so it's ideal for painting. No boo, but you know, it's hot. There we go, they're all base coated up. And the sun, and a lovely time. Make sure we flash everything off nicely, and then like I say, about 15-20 minutes we'll be checking clear coat on. It is time. It's going to take a few more coats to build it up, but you know, we have the technology. Last coat of clear on the bonnet. Hopefully it'll improve it a little bit. bugger in it there, look. Well, you know, we're painting it outside. Can't do much about it. Whew. Well, there we go, guys. That is as good as it's getting because I have run out of lacquer. I'm going to clean the spray gun out, let that flash off, and we'll start building the car back up, I suppose. Well, we are getting somewhere now. Front bumper's back on. I'm not happy with the paintwork. Like I say over this channel, it's real life. So, you know, when things go wrong, they go wrong. I don't hide the fact that things have gone wrong. And today, things have gone wrong. Probably my own fault. I missed the stage. So put the base coat on, didn't I? And then I didn't wet sand it. And I did knock the nibs off. Just went straight on with the clear, and yeah, it didn't go well. It's all right for a country job outside in the driveway, but yeah, not as good as I was expecting. We're about ready to fit the bonnet now. I put the front bumper back on. I didn't film it because it's just the same process of taking it off in reverse, basically. So I spin you around, you can see the progress. So yeah, the front bumper's all fitted and fitted up, and it's not actually looking too bad. To be fair, it's a lot better than it was before. It's all fitted up with the fog lights and number plate and all the grills and everything all back in it again now. So now we're just gonna change the bonnet. There's the old one. Bent. And there's the new one. Not bent, but don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's fairly nibbly. It needs wet flatting, polishing, just wet flatting and then re-lacquering again. But obviously I've got to do this all over the course of the weekend, so kind of pushed a bit for time, took a gamble. Gamble didn't pay off. So, you know, we live and learn for next time. Oh, it's a bit too hot for this. I just struggled to put that on, and I've fucking scratched it. Mint. Definitely should have waited for a helper, but like I said, I'm against the clock. Can't believe I scratched it. Back a lot. Can't believe that. Well, I've got to believe that I'm looking right at it. So I bought the bonnet off Marketplace, and it's either an LCI bonnet or it's an E90 bonnet. I'm too hot to fuck about with it now. So do I put the old bonnet back on? It fits, but it's bent. Or do I close the bonnet and then see if we can find the right one another time? At least it looks straight at the minute. It's just a gap at the front's wrong, a bit wrong. So yeah, don't know what we're going to do about that. Send it, I suppose. There we go, guys. It's back together. And the bonnet's a little bit long, but it does clamp down okay, and it lines up with the headlights and stuff, so we'll live with it for a minute until I can find the right bonnet. Maybe at some point we'll be able to get the correct bonnet in the right colour, you never know. But that'll get us by for a minute. You know, we'll just send it. God, I'm not going to lie, that was a hard weekend. much prefer doing hot rod stuff and that kind of thing. Paintwork didn't come out very good. Like I said, I missed the stage on the old flatten down between the base coat and the lacquer. Colour match isn't too bad though, so props to Brazicots down at Bugle. But we've got bugs in it, and I think there's a couple of little bits of metal flake in it, and you know, it's a 20 footer at 20 mile an hour now, but at least it's not all smashed in at the front. So yeah, we'll keep an eye out for a bonnet, the right bonnet, and yeah, go from there. But she's back on the road for a minute, so happy days. Job done. So thanks to everybody for watching till the end. I know it's been a bit of a meh video, boring modern stuff and all that. Not much work going on the Studebaker. Obviously Faber's away, so he's gone Powderham Castle this weekend. So yeah, thanks to all the subscribers that are coming this week. You're all legends. Thank you very much for that. It does mean a lot, and you know, it only helps the channel grow. We're really close to our watch hours. Not so close on the subs that we need for the first milestone, but you know, hey ho, whatevs. If we make it, we make it. If we don't, we don't. You know, it's not like the end of the world for me. We're you know, we're here just making content because we're here doing it anyway, so we may as well film it and share it with you guys. So yeah, thanks for watching. Oh, so hot, I can't even get my words out properly. Oh, don't forget, like and subscribe, all that kind of jazz. And peace out, guys. We'll see you next Tuesday. Take care.